Alright, how we doing, boys and girls? Your boy Marco's only 205 numbers after the name. And I know you all expected that Call of Duty, man, but hopefully, before I speak over here, I probably should have checked this, but I think I still have it in my description of Wasteland Wednesday that it's just me murdering mofos. Gotta make sure I'm cursing a lot lately. Can't be cursing like that, especially now on the channel. Can't set the example for the kids. I write down just killing people like left and right and laying that murder game. I never really specified a game. I just happen to play Call of Duty more often than not. I don't know what that guy did. He just teleported somehow in front of me, man. It's crazy. But if you go back and look at it, I put up Star Wars stuff when Battlefront came out. I put up Battlefield stuff even when I don't think I actually had. Never mind. I didn't put Battlefield. Oh yeah, I did. I did put up the beta and stuff. I was gonna think because I played Battlefield 3 a little bit back in the day when I was in Syracuse, but I wasn't capturing at that point. Either way though. It's kind of just that murder game that I want. That hey, maybe one day I'll even put a FIFA game or something. You know, I usually save those for Fridays. For FIFA, I'm a little Fridays, but teach them. But in this case, Doom beta, which is one of those betas that I kind of have to, you know, gotta be like really a beta though, because it's coming out like in less than a month. Like I got to pre-order, like this thing's gonna come over here. Now I pre-ordered Doom. Didn't really care anything about the multiplayer. Honestly, I didn't really know if it was one. I pre-ordered it strictly for the single player and just for the entertainment I expect to get out of the campaign. It's been getting kind of a lukewarm feel for it so far. You know, there hasn't been any reviews, obviously, or anything like that. I don't even know when the embargo might be up for the game, but it's just been getting lately lukewarm endorsements. You know, they kind of went through a string. I remember when they were on the Game Pro cover where it kind of got some good press and whatnot, and ever since then it's kind of been like, Doom looks good, but not really Doomish, all that stuff. I personally haven't played a lot of Doom growing up. I'm actually looking forward to. One of the reasons why I enjoyed pre-ordering on the Xbox One was that I was able to get backwards compatible Doom 1 and Doom 2. I'm very looking forward to replaying it because I've never actually beaten those games. I've only played them a little bit here and there, but never beaten them. So I'm looking forward to actually doing that. And I'm looking forward to get a little bit more knowledge on Doom in general. I know a bare minimum about the series, but and I kind of, even with the bare minimum I knew that this wasn't really Doom per se. This is more of it's interesting. It's kind of like I don't know, an arena shooter. I want to compare it a little bit to Quake, but I haven't played Quake in so long that I almost don't really remember what Quake felt like. But it definitely has like a Halo vibe in terms of the movement. I mean, look, these guys. Look, we were kind of blue and red to like begin with. Then you could change your guys' colors and whatnot, blah blah blah. But you could also take over demons and stuff. So there's definitely some uniqueness here, and some Doom flavor to it. But it's definitely borrowed from a lot of things, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You got to evolve with the times, man. I think there's been a reason why we haven't seen a Doom game since Doom 3. Now, Doom 3 kind of departed from the series in general, a little more stealth and whatnot, you know, trying a bunch of different stuff. But we'll see. I'm very interested to see. I'm gonna play through it. Like I said, I already pre-ordered it. Part of it was just to get the bonus of it for the other two games. But I expect to be entertained for a campaign for anywhere between 10 to 18 hours, and just have fun with the campaign. You know, maybe play it over a weekend or something, or like a week or two, and just be like, man, that was a really fun game. Maybe I'll play it like on hard mode a little later date or something like that. That's kind of what I'm expecting out of it. The multiplayer, honestly, to me, don't really care. Maybe I'll mess around or something, especially if like this split screen or something. Maybe I can mess around with a friend or two. But maybe I'll hop online. You know, I'm not gonna say I won't, but it definitely won't be. It's not like I'm gonna quit Call of Duty all of a sudden to become like a professional Doom player. You know, that kind of sounds like a pretty cool gig, right? Just professional Doom. Like I just play Doom. I'm really trying to get this shotgun as far as I can. The other persons I got at the beta, man, I really enjoyed the shotgun, as you can see in this game. I only ended up going like 21-8 over this game, but it ended up being one of my better games. Just looking through the scores of people, it seemed to be up there as one of the higher scores of people that I played against. So I found it was a pretty fair game for me to put up over here. A little bit up and down in terms of the games that I played. I probably played maybe like 10 to 15 games. Won half of them, lost half of them. I had a nail fighter one that I lost. Never managed to get the demon spawn thing. I believe, from what I understood, first of all, I'm not sure initially how it shows up. I'm not sure it's one of these tokens that's on here on the ground. There's so much stuff here, and this is kind of where it gets that arena shooter kind of feel that, honestly, I haven't really felt. And I haven't played an arena shooter, like a real arena shooter, maybe since like the Unreal games, since like Unreal Tournament and whatnot. And even those, when I was a kid, I didn't play much. I never really have an internet connection. We kind of goofed around with them a little bit at school. Because it was on one of the computers we had in school. We had that, and we had Diablo 2. So that was cool over there. Uh-oh, phone call. I'm going to have to wait. So that was cool to goof around over there. But I never really fully got into it 100%. But I'm familiar with the genre, and it's cool to see it come back in this form. You know, it's cool that there is a form of Doom that we could play now, where, you know, it just simply, it's a different way and a unique way for us to see Doom. And for some kids, you know, it's kind of interesting to see. That's why I kind of enjoy that it came with that pre-order bonus, because it's something that you could grab, and, you know, someone who doesn't know anything about Doom could play this and be like, oh, Doom, see, pretty cool. And then they go play the other ones and be like, oh, shit, this is where Doom came from. Like, word, dope, like, completely different. I mean, Doom was generally scary. Now, I'm curious to play it now that I'm, you know, X amount of age. You know, I don't want to spill that information over the interwebs, you know, 27 on a good day, but, I'm curious to see it now, because when I was a kid, I was generally kind of scared of Doom, you know? It was taking you through hell and stuff, you know? I was a little kid as well, you know, blah, blah. But I'm curious to play it now and just see how uncomfortable one can feel. I doubt it'll be much, especially with the kind of stuff that we see nowadays, unfortunately. You kind of become desensitized to a lot of this stuff, violent stuff, especially in video games and whatnot. It's all kind of, ugh. But this shotgun, man, I'll tell you one thing. I don't really know how much balancing is going to go into Doom. I don't even know how interested they are. I'm sure they want to make it balanced enough so everyone can play. But I'm not sure how much balancing is going to go, but I could definitely see this shotgun get nerfed, because this shotgun was wild. The sniper was alright. I found that this heavy machine gun was pretty good. I didn't really like the assault rifle. There was like a laser weapon that I also unlocked, like an electric bolt-like lighting thing that you saw some people kill me with. Didn't really feel it, but people were murdering with that with me. What else did equipment we have? The nade was alright. There was also a nade that I think kind of like created an area where it took away people's health and whatnot. That was cool. That was cool as well, but, you know, I used it off and on with the nade. I kind of forgot that I had the nade, so, you know, I think aiming down sight was something very innovative that a lot of people didn't do, because I was very much getting into long-range games where it looked like people were just hip-firing at me from a mile away, and I'm like, listen, man, like, I don't know what you want me to do, yo. But the turn around and the satisfaction of doing what I just did right there, just turning around, giving a couple of 180s, and then just popping somebody with a shotty. Now that, my friends, is something I get along with. Now that whole electric thing that just hit me right there, that is not something I get along with over here. So if you guys play Doom, man, I'd be very curious to hear your opinion, man, on the Doom beta and just what the expectations are for the game, and whether you're actually looking forward to it or not. Like I said, I felt like it went twofold. It was at first like, yeah, and now it's like, ah. I think it'll go back to a little bit more of a yeah when we get closer to the date, but it's Doom, man. How bad could it be? Even if it's bad, like, it's still going to be fun, man. Hey, check it out. Look at that. We got a nice little platform here for us to dance. Your boy Margles, man. Deuces.